Hey Zen fam, so here we are at Glasgow Anime and Games Convention 2023. I thought I'd start this video by actually showing you the gaming area before the convention started, so you can get a really good look at all the various systems they had in the free rooms that they had just for video gaming alone. And also, in a little while, you will also see a tabletop game room. So they did their best to try and give as much of a games type experience as possible. And while speaking to the organizer of the gaming section, he was telling me that next year this will be increased. They're hoping to get another floor with more rooms. So they'll have 2 floors, i.e. 6 rooms, possibly 8 rooms, of pure just gaming stuff for people like us, the gamers, not just the rest of the anime cosplayers and anime collectors and other such things of a lovely geeky nature. They also have various tournaments and other sort of gaming activities rolling throughout the day. There was even a games history talk that was reasonable. It needed tweaking. I think possibly they should have given the young woman to read the script through a couple of times. It seemed to have been chucked at her, but she handled herself well, considering that she was talking to a room that didn't really know what it was, and it was a bit short. It had gaps, but it was still, a good introductory perspective on the history of gaming for those who don't really know much. Now here's the gaming tabletop room I spoke of. First, obviously, I'm showing it as it was before humans arrived, and then what you should hopefully see next will be humans within it. Oh no, sorry. Yes, actually that comes later. Right now I'm just showing you the humans arriving. As you can see, there's a good amount of them in their various garbs and disguises, and of course the massive queue almost straight away for the merch table. And to be fair, I can't say I blame them. The merch was actually quite nice. A good range of t-shirts and hoodies and whatever else have you. There was also a raffle going on which I considered taking part in, but because I was moving around so much from area to area to area, I didn't think I would actually be in the area where the draw was going off. And I've never been the luckiest guy in the world, although admittedly I did win my round of the lip sync battle competition, which in itself was a big ball of fun. As you can see here, there's plenty to see and plenty to do and plenty to buy. The largest bulk of the buying stations were for anime related stuff. Now here's the gaming section, the tabletop gaming section, in full swing. Every table had participants, everybody was playing, and it seemed to be going off quite nicely. I get some nice overhead shots here of games in operation, and as you can see from this particular footage, there was a good variation of different types of tabletop experience. Card games, board games, stat based games, even traditional games like chess. So there was a bit of something for everybody, and I imagine in the next go round, like next year, this will probably be expanded as well. Now you see we're in the gaming areas, and I'll do a couple of shots of these, and you can see that they started to fill up real quick with a lot of real genuine interest. So there's definitely scope for there to be more gaming stuff happening at future conventions from this particular group. There's a lovely sense of community here. I mean, watch what happens when this fight is over. The older guy tells the younger guy how to do the move, and I didn't continue to clip on for that because you know what that looks like. But it just seemed to be the case that even though it's the biggest part of it, the gaming part of it was very well organised and very well thought out. A myriad of different systems, some of them the newer mini systems, like your the little PlayStations and the little Nintendos. And like some laptop stuff. And here we are in one of the other buying stuff areas. And this buying stuff area, not only did it have this, like a more smaller crafting items, it also had 2 screens for viewing, so you could be watching stuff. And the first screen you saw there was where you'll actually see some action later. And here we go. I decided to take a corner and capture some cosplayers. Now, some of these cosplayers, honest to God, they do some incredible work. I did try to film the cosplay masquerade at the end. Unfortunately, the footage corrupted, which was a damn shame because it was actually an excellent competition and there was some wonderful, wonderful entrants, some mad levels of creativity just absolutely oozing from the competitors. There was some really wonderful people who just gone for it. There was especially one group of about 5 or 6 kids who were along with like their mums, and I think there was also friends of the kids, and they'd banded together to be this one group from one particular anime, and they were just a brilliant bunch of kids. I was talking to their mums when I went to get something to eat. They were just lovely people, and everybody there today that I met was just lovely, lovely people. It was just all geeks together. Then once I walked the shop floor a little bit, and I thought I'd get some more, like cosplayers just around, and they were just, everybody was just up for fun. And even though some people were a little shy, everybody was polite, everybody was courteous, everybody was mindful of each other's space, and I never saw anybody sort of like pressuring cosplayers to put their wig back on if they were taking a break and they must show up because they're a cosplayer. No, they're human beings. They just happen to be dressed as a character from a video game or an anime. There was even musical performances throughout the day, like this particular person here, who was actually quite a decent wee guitarist, and the voice was quite good and all. It's like I watched her for a good wee bit. So all in all, it has to be said, there was lots to see, lots to do, and lots to get involved in. And the ethos of this particular event was pure community. Now this guy here, by the way, they had this Beat Saber going on one of the big screens, the one that you saw first in that clip a few minutes ago. This guy, honest to God, he's like some sort of Beat Saber demigod. I've never seen anything of the like. I mean, look at him go! This dude was absolutely epic. And of course, it was a free sign up. It wasn't for any prizes or anything, so I totally had to have a go. So here I am. I've never played Beat Saber before. My God, it's so much fun. And this convention was a lot of fun. And I very much look forward to getting a press pass and working with them again next year. But you know the drill, guys. Hashtag support Scottish YouTubers. And of course, as always, aye, nae bother.